Well, yes. How long has it been? I don't remember. Maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days. I'm clean. I'm clean. It is a nice feeling. It is not easy. I'm very nervous. I am having mood swings. I learned this word, mood swing, on a Simpsons episode. I feel okay, and then suddenly I am really angry. And then I'm really happy and proud of myself, and then I'm angry again. And then I feel sad. And then I feel happy. And it has been like that for 2-3 days. I expected such a reaction. It's okay. I just hope that it's not going to last too long. I believe that acetylcysteine combined with CBD helps a lot for me not to freak out too much. And it's all good. We had a little crisis today. You know, you remember Olive, the 24-year-old cat? Well, she didn't feel very well when we noticed this morning that she was not good at all. She didn't go to the toilets for a few days, and then she pooped on herself. And we noticed that she didn't walk right, something was wrong, and we called the vet and asked the vet to come because everybody was certain that it was the end for the cat. And then we had a change, and the vet said, look, let's give it a chance. Let's try to do things to this cat and to give it a treatment. So we choose to go for it. So we are going to wait until Monday to see if the cat gets better. And I'm really glad because the plan was really to end Olive's life in order to be merciful, you know, because we don't want to see this cat suffer. The cat that didn't walk properly and was really sad to see. And she wouldn't react to it at all. So when the vet arrived, we really thought that was it, you know. And then we said, look, whatever the cost, try to check on that cat because we don't want you to just end its life. You know, you need to tell us what can be done. And the vet said, we can give it at least a weekend, see if she gets better. She went to the toilets. She needed to be hydrated. For some reason, she was not hydrated enough or something. And so right now, the cat feels a bit better. She's a bit like, you know, she took some medicine. So I had to deal with this. And I can't help being really glad and thankful that Olive is still with us now. And I hope that the weekend is going to be okay and that it was just maybe one episode because the vet said this is a very old cat for sure. But from what I see, it is not a cat that we cannot heal. So I had to deal with this. And that was really stressful today. I was almost unreasonable. You know, one moment you want to kiss the vet and then you want to tell her to get out of here because she's so annoying for no particular reason, just because I am very, you know, very, except when I speak to you, friend, because you're so cool with me. But you should know it is hard, but very, very, what's the word? It gives you a lot of positive things, you know. I feel very proud of myself for doing this. But it's not really easy. I just hope that within a few days, things will be a bit smoother. Last night, I asked my wife, I said, let's watch something, because I was really reluctant to watch anything or to do anything, actually. And I thought, I remember my own words talking to you. Life has to go on. I mean, I cannot just stay seated on the couch and wait for what? Suddenly, I remember I was thinking about what I said. I realized I was in this waiting position. And it reminded me that I was waiting for a reward. Was waiting for the moment when I can finally use and be stoned and start the movie, you know? And that's when I called my wife and said, you know, let's watch the movie now. My wife is so amazing, by the way. She knows that I'm struggling. She does her best to do everything right, and she always does everything right. But especially now, she stays on her side. She doesn't want to bother me with things and all, and I can feel it. I don't even feel very good about it because I would like her to act as usual. Anyways, we watched the movie and I was glad because I was able to enjoy the movie and not to freak out. At the end of the movie, I felt that it was time to stop and to do something else. And actually, the something else was to go to bed. I tend to watch the time and wait for the moment when I can go to bed as early as possible, because staying there just drives me mad. I'm always in this waiting position. Even now, actually. Now I'm talking to you, but then I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to have to go home. And there is this waiting thing, as if I'm going there, waiting for something to happen, but nothing's going to happen. It's just life, you know? It's always the same. It's still the same image as the other day, you know, like effort, reward. And I want to live a life where effort is just life, and I just live my life. So I can't wait for the stress to come down. It's not really stress, it is... It has to do with waiting. I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for, I don't know, something. I had a pleasure when I was eating earlier, and I thought, hey, this is so nice. I was so happy to eat something. And I reminded myself that, hey, you eat something and you take pleasure in that process of eating. And I had pleasure when I was watching that movie with my wife. So there is pleasure everywhere. I just need to get used to it and to try as well. I'm glad to have asked her to watch that movie. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous to insist on this. She was in the bedroom doing her thing, thinking, let's leave him alone. And I was on my own in the living room, kind of freaking out, waiting for something. And at one point I realized I have a beautiful wife, I have a television, let's just watch a movie. We just went for it. And it was nice. So I'm going to try to keep experiencing things and try to find pleasure in the process of doing whatever I'm doing, including boring things. I had a little thing to do. I will spare you the details because it's so boring, but I have this thing I had to do today. Any other time, I wouldn't have done it. I would have said, look, on Monday, I will go get the thing and then I do it. That's not what happened today. Today I thought, let's go. Take your shoes, go get that thing and do that thing and it will be done. And now as I speak to you, it is done. And that feels nice. So it is probably one of the effects of quitting. Suddenly I don't postpone things. I don't, what's the word? I like this word. I don't procrastinate anymore. I cannot really afford to procrastinate because procrastinating in my case means waiting. Waiting for what? If you're stoned, then okay, you're a stoner, you're stoned, you'll do it tomorrow. But if you are not stoned, then what else is there to do other than whatever you have to do? So I like this new way of thinking, this new philosophy that I already knew from before. It's just that I didn't feel that I was the person that could achieve this. But I feel like I can do it now. I can just do things, you know? So I'm gonna go home now and maybe watch a movie with the wife tonight. She's so amazing. You know what she did earlier? She went to get some food and some stuff just for the weekend. And she took the time to ask me. I didn't understand at first. She was like, what would you like to eat this weekend? I was like, I don't know, we'll see, whatever. But actually she wanted to choose something that I would enjoy. And I find this very touching. She wants me to be happy and to find pleasure somewhere. So tonight, let me tell you, we're gonna have pizza. Allez, bye.